Well, hello. How's everyone doing? I told you guys I would be back to do Audrii Cunningham. I pray the energy is so much different tonight than it was last night. I was struggling with the reading last night, so I do have some new updates in the morning that I need to get across, and we are going to start the Audrii Cunningham reading. Again, how is everyone this evening? It's been a very draining day for me. I have a million things to do still, and we are almost at 8 o'clock, so just imagine. All right, how hectic and busy my schedule can be, and it's only going to get worse with time. Let's start. Oh, I need something instantly already, and I haven't even went into it, y'all. Start with Audrii Cunningham. All right. So I get someone was trying to control her, or this perpetrator. I did also get that he's very domineering, in a very strange way. We'll go further in the reading, and there's some other things about him I'm sure that you will not like, but he is very controlling. I feel that she was in a controlling house environment or home environment. Now, I gotta stop for a minute, you guys. Please help me to help you to help the universe, right? Y'all seen the picture of this man, right? Who in their right minds, okay, would leave this sweet baby with someone who looks like that? So you're wondering why, okay? And it's not that we're going into judging people at all. It's common sense. Just like with Jocelyn Smith, you seen those people coming out of that house, and you know in a million years you would never have your sweet child around people who look like this, right? Sketchy, looking like a criminal, is the criminal. All right, I am just baffled, and then people wonder why the outcome is what it is. I'm a loss for words. My breath is going out of my chest. I don't know what to say. All right? I really don't. Tell me more about Audrii Cunningham. There was an investigation. You know, they were trying to find her body. They did find her. He squealed on the location. But I don't know why I feel like he took her somewhere twice and then decided, no, I'm going to submerge her in water to get rid of the evidence. I got two different locations, right? I feel like the first one was probably he threw her in some debris, like in the woods, or I got grass, trees, rocks. But I feel like for some reason, y'all, okay, and you know I'm CSI, I gotta give it to you where I gotta give it to you. You ever hear of people who do stuff like this and they go back and revisit the body and they make changes, or they decide they want to make changes, or they still mess with the body? I'm going to take it there because I got two different locations. When I did the reading last night, I'm like, okay, wait, no. And I went back and looked at the case and saw who I was actually reading. I wanted to even cuss more on the video. But I feel like he messed around with it a little more. You know what I mean? Like, and I don't want to say it in that way. That's not necessarily what I mean. Even though we are going to do this reading, y'all. But I feel like he did something one time, went back, changed it, and did something else. So he decided, okay, I'm going to throw this body in water because I really don't want her found, and I really don't want them to know what really happened to her. Most killers know that water destroys evidence. A lot of it. Sometimes not all the time, depending on how quick they find the body, how much the evidence still shows up on the body. But 9 times out of 10, water is a very big destroyer of evidence, y'all. This is why also in Wayne Williams, they were thrown in the Chattahoochee River, because what? Water destroys evidence. Not all the time, though, because they still found fibers, rug, everything else, blood, stuff like that in his car. But 9 times out of 10, this is something they do, okay? Now, we are learning about the case. I want to go into why I'm getting this card. First of all, I know, it ain't I think, I know that this man is a perv. I don't know if I'm allowed to say that on here. You know I give it to you uncut. This is Crime TV. We go in, okay? We don't sugarcoat. And this is, to me, showing like tapes, magazines, you know, he's into stuff like that. Porn. I get torture porn. Yeah, this is where we're dealing with somebody who likes stuff like that, okay? He is a sex offender. He's done these types of things before. I would not be shocked if he's previously been in the system as a sex offender or doing stuff to younger children that he should not be doing, okay? Maybe even stalking, harassing. I get home invasions. I don't know if this man had a drug dependency, but he sure acted like it. Anyways, to him, and I know you're like, we have to go into the mind of these perpetrators, these killers, it's hard. Because we don't understand why they feel like they're really getting something out of this. Like they really are doing something, y'all. So basically, this was a level up for him in some way. Hidden secrets. He's not telling all the truth about this case and what he's done to this little girl and previous children. He's been in trouble with the police, trust and believe that, before. And the police are definitely investigating this case. They are on the case. He is a serial killer. I don't feel like this is his first go around. Maybe his first kill, but it sure ain't his first thrill, okay? Now, he trapped this little girl somewhere. He took her somewhere. I don't know why I kept getting the intrusion card last night. So, is it that he knows how to break into homes? He's been in her home before. He's been around her before. She did tell me that last night. That's before I even went and looked at the case. When I found out he was probably babysitting her, I almost fainted. But my thing is that I feel like this day that he did what he did, where he finally got the gall to do what he did, which was only a matter of time. This was definitely like a brutal kidnapping. I just keep getting where he snatched her up and took her. I don't even think this was a lure, okay? This is like he snatched her up like, you're coming with me. That's it. Now, as you know, these types of people have people who help them cover up crimes and stuff that they're doing, you know? Or lying for them, giving alibis that aren't true. Sorry to say, we know what happened, people, and he lied about it. Again, he's done this before. He's covered up things before, and that helper, I feel like, has helped him cover up things before as well. We are dealing with the predator. Y'all know what it is, okay? He waited till she was alone and did this. Is this one of his babysitting routines where he decided, no, I'm just going to snatch her and take her with me? Who in the world with eyesight that is not legally blind, okay, would leave that child with someone who looks like he does? I am so confused. Please help me to understand. They said he was a friend of the family. He wouldn't be a friend to anybody around me. I'm confused again. This was for corruption. I feel like he had been, you know how they work their victims up. And I'm going to be honest, I feel like he was giving her money, candies, gifts, way before this even happened, y'all. You know how they got to work them up now. This is the routine that they do. And you guys are learning more about how predators do what they do, okay? So you can be more aware with your children, grandchildren, nieces, nephews, neighbors that you watch, whatever, all right? He did this out of some, again, it was some gratification for him. I feel like it was sexual gratification. This case is all about his urges. This is what he does. He's into stuff like this, okay? And we're getting the woods. Once again, I feel like this is where this first went down, all right? He had been watching this little girl, okay? And she will receive her blind justice. We love this card. This is what we look forward to in all the readings for the victims. We had faith we'd find her. We did. Lots of conspiracy theories. You know, people gotta gossip, blah, 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 blah. We've been there. All these cases. It's because they cover up so much and don't tell us so much, okay? So then people come up with their own theories. And most people think they're CSI when they're not. Alright? This is who we're dealing with. We know the narcissist card by now. We know the psychopath. We know the sociopath. I get very deep narcissism. Alright? He's not going to admit to nothing. He's going to lie about everything, everyone. Alright? And he had to do this in a short amount of time. Now, he's got to admit to something because, yeah, he's caught, but he ain't going to tell y'all the whole truth. I told you that. This is kind of like Bundy, if you will. You know, I'll go ahead and say I might have did that because I'm caught, but I'm not going to tell y'all everything that happened. I'm going to keep secrets. I'm going to not tell y'all where she's at. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. So he was kind of playing those games. Finally, he breaks down, gives the location, blah, blah, blah. But I don't feel like he's going to tell you everything that happened. I just really don't. Now, we know that he has issues messing with children. Poor baby. Just poor baby. I feel like she was in a lot of fear, you guys, when this happened. I feel like he took her right where she was at in her home, and he doesn't want to be exposed. This is not a killer that wants to be caught. This is not a killer that wants all the secrets revealed. He wants to be discreet about what he did. He wants to keep it to himself. All right? I feel like he did gain some sense of trust with her. You know, like I said, playing those predatorial games. Talking really smooth with her, giving her candies, gifts, making her feel at ease, and one day you just snatch her up and brutally hurt this girl, leave her off somewhere to her demise. What's going on with the father too? Because you're coming up big time. Did you know this man, father? Because I just feel like maternal instincts would have just been a no for me. But is this someone the father knew? Because there is no way that I feel like this particular mother, her instincts wouldn't be kicking. Okay? And that's the truth. I don't know why I get that father is at fault. Now you tell me, because you know our cars don't lie on Crime TV. Father, come forward. What's the deal with you? There's no need to back off now, perpetrator, because we got you. We know what time it is. We know basically what you've done. Probably not all of what you've done, but enough to do what we got to do. I don't know how. I don't know how you even got access or communication with this sweet little girl. If it is boggling my mind. Parents, please. Grandmothers, just people that are in charge of these children, please, please. Now, he did take her off somewhere. I got the first location was the woods somewhere. Rocks, grass, gravel. Second location where the water was. Right? You mean this man even had time to relocate the body? This is ridiculous. Ridiculous, right? This is the story of Audrii Cunningham. I want to go into this file. I can't do it. I can't do it. Some type of come up. We want to find out what it is. Secrets. We know what you did. We know what you do. You do this to children. We know. Just strange. Wish that people like this could go back to their own planet and live. And just leave our children alone. Now, once again, he is lying, y'all. He's lying about this case. He's lying about what he did. He's lying about what he didn't do. He's holding back. We want information. Was this little girl drugged? Because you surely were on alcohol and drugs when you did this. You have to be out your mind to snatch this little girl and just take your chances like this. Your impulses are not controlled. And Father, you let your daughter, come back up here, Father, don't you run. Around this, huh? Okay. Yes, you did. Well, that makes me wonder were y'all on drugs. Because they say birds of a feather flocks together. Very strange person, strange case, strange things happen to this little girl. Okay? That's the silver lining of it. She's transitioning, and we're going to speak with her soon. Water. He was in the water, baby girl. I see that. But you're looking up. You're being positive about what has happened to you. You're not letting that suppress you in the afterlife, and that's a beautiful thing. Y'all, explain. Come on. I want explanations. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. I want everyone to look more deeply into these parents, please. They are not off the hook. Just the fact that you let your daughter even be around somebody like that and then let him babysit her, you must be out of your mind. You would have to be out of your mind. And if you want to come for me, come for me. Because I know I'm not wrong. And people that's on board with me about protecting these children, I know I'm on to something here. Okay? We seen how that man looks. Ain't no way in the world in this world, she should have been left alone with this person. He has a criminal background. He has a sketchy background. So parents, what kind of background are you working with to even be around a person like this and to allow this person to be around your child? You want answers? Yeah, because he's been to jail before, but I feel like wherever he took this little girl, this is what he done. He imprisoned her for a while. Kept her somewhere, trapped her. Yes, she did. Plenty of DNA evidence. Let's quit acting ridiculous. Yes, she was thrown in the water. This may make it very difficult, and that's why he did what he did. I told you these killers study other killers. They take notes off of cases to figure out how they can get away with certain things. They follow patterns. Do you see this? Patterns. That's what they do. Dark forces. You already know this man's evil. Come on. He's not a good person. He betrayed this little girl, and she knows that he betrayed her. She was supposed to be in your care, even though you shouldn't have been babysitting a spider, let alone a child. No, you know what? Maybe there's some good spiders out there, because when I make animal comparisons, people go crazy. So I would even go as far to say you shouldn't be babysitting a sewage dump. Now, I don't think anybody likes a sewage dump, so I'll put that out there. A porta potty. All right. So let's listen up about Audrii Cunningham, because baby girl wants war, and we're going to get it for you, sweetheart. Most of these spirits want war. They're not resting until this is settled. I don't blame her. She wants victory. Tell me why. Because this man hurt you really bad, and it broke your heart. Okay, that's why you're angry. You have every right. Let's go into our other cards, because they told us so much last night. I'm putting my emotions aside because Audrii wanted to play last night. Her spirit was on 10 in a happy way, and mine was on 10 in an upset way. We were not on the same page because I was really upset what I saw what this man did, and she was just playing and giggling. She just wants to move on, okay? A lot of these spirits are mad. They're going to get their justice. They're going to haunt the mess out of these people. But we have to let go in order for them to get their power to do what they need to do. Okay? I'm not going to come hard on the mother. I'm going to tell you why. I just feel this is connected to the father, because men don't make the same choices that mothers do. I'm sorry. Please don't. Please don't come for me, fathers. That's not really what I'm trying to say. I'm saying mothers have that motherly instinct where we see somebody like, oh, no. But men, I feel like, they're like, oh, this is my war buddy. He's cool. And the mother be like, no, he is not. You know what I mean? It's like we have an instinct about people that we have around our children, or we should, if we're true mothers. And I don't feel like, I'm just going to tell y'all the truth. I'm not going to say this was Mother of the Year, all right? But I will say I feel she has some type of feeling about him. But the father just kept saying, oh, he's cool, you know, it's all right. No, because I've been in arguments like this. I know what I'm talking about with my son's father. I've been in arguments like that. He would bring somebody home, and I don't like people in my house. All right, this is a long time ago, though. That's why I live by myself now. But he would bring someone home, and I would just have a bad feeling about him. Like, oh, no, they can't be in our house around the kids. That is not it. No. And he'd be like, oh, he's cool. I've known him for 10 years, and we're buddies, and it's cool. And I'm like, I don't care how long you know him, how cool y'all been. It's a no. Right? I was very particular about who I wanted around my children. But I feel like sometimes the fathers maybe can't convince the mothers like he did. You know what I mean? Like, oh, it's all right. You're just kind of tripping or. But no, go with it, mothers. Go with it, every time. If you have a feeling, run. Tell me about Audrii Cunningham. We're in our killer cards. Yeah, I feel he had access to their home. Ridiculous. I'm sorry, I just gotta say it. Ridiculous. Now look at there. Look how accurate my spirits and cards are, y'all. This is ridiculous. Victim or victim's family was familiar with the killer. What I tell y'all? I think it's the father that knew him really strong. Or the father was okay with him. I don't know how he got away from your checklist, but if that was mine, he would have hit everyone that said it's a no. Okay, so we need the key evidence. Oh yeah, you going for this crime and another one too, because they're going to find out you've done stuff in the past, sir. Murder weapon. I'm sorry, Audrii. I'm sorry, tell Audrii. We gonna get them. What'd you keep, sicko? You like to keep souvenirs? That's what you went back for? Going back for, I'm gonna look further in this case. I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't know why I get drug addiction in this too. Really strong. Yeah, I think baby girl I got last night was telling him no, fighting him off. That made him really agitated. You hurt this girl. Yes, she did. No, you right. What in the world are y'all covering up? Or he's trying to cover up stuff with his lies and deception. I told y'all that. He lived near them, didn't he, in that old nasty trailer or whatever that was. Mobile home, whatever you want to call it. Alright, tell me what you got in here. Somebody needs a fix for drugs. Now, it's I gotta go back in this. It's nudging me so bad. Feel like y'all had little words, did you? Probably one of his old nasty friends. And I'm gonna say what the spirits tell me to say. Because I feel like this dude was like a perv. And Father, I don't know how you didn't know this. Yeah, because she was telling you no. She had every right. He didn't have no right to violate her. Absolutely not. Let's go into other cards before I get heat again. Audrii, what's your spirit looking like tonight? Are we still like, I'm still angry and you're still playing and giggling? We're going to be on that tonight. Okay. And you're saying you're more calm tonight. Okay, that's cool. Because last night I didn't know what I was going to do. I felt like I was actually watching you or something. I said, Lord, I don't know what people are going to think if I'm telling spirits to sit down and be cool. And y'all really be calling somebody on me. All right, I got some cards. Let's see what these say. Because we want to go in meditation, don't we, Audrii? Okay, let's hurry this up. This time goes by so fast. I was struggling there. Look at his old nasty mobile home. That came up last night too, y'all. These spirits is spot on. She trusted him. Even if he was trailer trash. The kids don't judge like we do. They don't. Night job. I don't know if he did this thing night. Audrii Cunningham. Or he did something at night. Yeah, I feel like he's a loner because he's a weirdo. They need to look at a bigger picture. You know, this man, he has hidden things. Tell us, yes, videos, magazines, pictures. They tell you all you need to know about his sexual gratifications, his urges, where his mind is. He's sick. Don't you let me find out. I'm like that rap song, don't let me find out. Don't let me find out. Okay? That this girl was sold, I promise. Oh, but yes, the baby girl is flying high, but it's something else CSI needs to look into with that magnifying glass, okay? And once he got started, he felt like, okay, there's no turning back. I gotta go through with this. Can't snatch her up, take her, then take her back. Does it make sense? Okay. He was a part of the family. How? I don't know. I don't know. Hiding things. Oh yeah, come on. But to the little girl, I feel like she didn't really know him like that. Locked her away somewhere, and you're locking the truth away too, but we're gonna get to it. This what we doing again, y'all? This what we doing. So is this just the way people are making money now? Help. Save the children. Save them now. He took her way off somewhere. You know what he did when he took her to. So y'all see all the hearts. Long distance. Okay, these are good. These are good. These explained a lot. What we're looking into now, people, is some way that he could have made money off of this for drugs. Or I gotta look and see what in the world. Okay. Put this together like a puzzle. That's what solving crimes is all about. If you like puzzles, you'll probably like solving crimes. Friend of the family. How? Still don't know because he ain't nobody's friend. He shouldn't be anybody's friend. Kidnapped. Oh, you like to play games. It's okay. We're going to get you. Yeah, I think he's going to tell some of it. Not all of it. I told y'all that. Because I think the more he talks, the more he's not going to walk. He'll be in there a long time. For real. Footprints. killed this baby girl? Okay, did you kill her in the home? Because that would make, well, this happened at home, I believe. Okay, so this is where he probably snatched her up, took her. It's like an intrusion and he just snatched her away. I don't feel like this was the lure. This was the kidnapping. Y'all already seen, excuse me, my water. The kidnapping card, yes? I keep just getting him going in the home, snatching her up and going. Over and over. Keep replaying. Yes, we know, sweetheart. We know. I'll be alright now. Okay. Inside the home, yeah. That's where I feel like the kidnapping took place. Not sure about the actual acts took place. Could be multiple people involved. That's why I need to look deeper. I told y'all that. Investigation. Store in some crazy area. And alcohol. I feel like he was a little drunk. And alright. Is there anything else in these cards Audrii Cunningham wants to know? What happened to you, sweetheart? Okay. You were missing. We found you. Tell me. Okay, this did come out. We gotta figure out what's going on with the mother. I guess the father too, y'all. I'm being real serious. Ooh, these drug addictions are getting a little strong, aren't they? Whatever's in the drugs now, they doing whatever to get their little stuff. Alright. Please watch your kids close. Alright. What are we doing? Meditation now, Audrii. Are you ready, sweetheart? Because I know last night we was on something else. It's on 2 different pages. I was heated. You were playing. It was a mess. Okay. Can you please go into that dreadful day? That's what I get, was a dreadful day. And let us know what happens, sweetheart. Audrii Cunningham, please come forward. Please leave the energy of your perpetrator somewhere else. Okay, that's a very nasty energy. I don't want it. So, can you help us to understand what happened? I was taken out of my home, right in my home. This happened at the home. He kidnapped her at the home. I kept saying that over and over and over. He took you somewhere else. That's what I get to, like far away somewhere, way out somewhere. You was arguing back and forth with him, right? Because I got that in several cards. There was some words said. He got very agitated. He snapped. Okay. Did this happen in the home, or did this happen where he took you, sweetheart? So many things. Of course, you die that way, but can you breathe? And I know you don't know why this happened. A lot of spirits say that. So, were you taken to one location and then dumped in the water? And then he came back and like, got you then dumped you in the water in another location? Because that's kind of what I get. But can you help clarify that for me? It's like he was playing cat and mouse with the cops. Okay. Because at first, you're saying bushes. So, were you thrown in the bushes at first or something happened like where he took you in the bushes? I keep getting a wooded area, so that's why I keep... What? I don't know, like a camping area. This is somewhere people go way off and kind of... And a lot of, I guess, loners or homeless people know where this would be at. Okay, very good. And you were taken here, right, first. Oh, wow, this is emotional. She tried to run. Well, you tried, sweetheart. You tried to run from him. But he grabbed me. Like, I feel like he scooped her. And I just keep getting that over and over. Like, he just grabbed her and scooped her up. This is how he would handle her, you know? Overpowering is obviously bigger than you, yes. This was all a game to him. This is sick. Self gratification. Bullying people who's smaller than you. You're into torture, you're into pain, you're into overpowering your victims and being in control and just scooping them up with your strength and your power. It means something to you. That's crazy. I know he hit you. Unfortunately, I think because you were in the water, we can't find the bruises and stuff, sweetheart. Probably not. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know how long you were in the water. I don't know what's going to show up. If the skin is still... Oh, God. I don't even want to say this. The skin is still attached to the body. And we can find where he was hitting her. Okay. And putting his hand over your mouth. You were trying to escape, you were trying to run, you were trying to scream. You were fighting him, this agitated him very much, okay? This is where you had the argument, yes. The words going back and forth, you're fighting him. You're telling him no. You're screaming, you're doing all these things. He's putting his hand over your mouth. And I know you just couldn't get away. I know, sweetheart. It's okay. So many sweet spirits like you have tried. I know. Can you tell me why he was even allowed in your presence, in your company? I don't understand. I did not like being left with him. He would yell at me. He would yell. Did you tell, your mom, your dad, anybody? Okay, so he would just go back and say she was being bad and stuff, and that's why, I mean, how bad what could you have been doing that's so, he would take things from her too, as forms of punishment. Oh my God. So he was telling her things like, if you do that again, you're never going to see your parents again. I don't think she totally understood what he was saying. Oh, was he doing stuff to you prior? Because this is what this sounds like to me, Audrii. That this was his way of controlling you to get what he wanted or reactions that he wanted out of you. So are we talking about he was doing things before? Okay, 1 second. I see this as a pattern in a lot of perpetrators too. This is a form of control. Right. Audrii Cunningham was her perpetrator, hurting her before. He kidnapped her. Was he hurting her before? He kidnapped her. Was he hurting her before? He kidnapped her. That's the control. He tried to get away. And that's the truth. Okay? He was scared that would come out. So he killed you. Okay. I believe things were going on prior. He was scared he was going to be found out. And that's why he did what basically kidnapped her, did something else to her, and then got rid of her. All right. So he had been doing things prior, y'all. I don't know what story he's going to tell, but he surely was. And you said you were scared. You didn't tell. Because he would threaten, I would not see my mother and my father again. Okay. Oh my God. Oh, I got a lump in my throat. You were very scared. I feel it. You were very scared of this man. Oh my God, why did you leave this baby with him? Oh my God. I have to go back, you guys, and do more research. There may be a part two if I don't see another young spirit that I need to help this week. But we've heard very similar things with the patterns of these predators, and it's a form of control. They use fear in their victims. They're small, they're children. It doesn't take much to scare them. All right. Let's see what we got. Rekindle. You want to go back home, sweetheart? Okay. I know you may miss your family, Audrii, but I don't feel like that was a safe place for you going down the path of your life. And it's hard for me to explain spiritual things on here, especially with my time running out. But you are in a good place now. You are happy. You are content. I see it in your face. And we will continue to pray for you and also bring your killer to justice, not only here but in the spiritual realm as well. And I thank you so much for coming forward. You're such a brave, uplifting spirit. And I just wish you the best, okay? Thank you so much for sharing your story. And hopefully we can help other children who are going through the same thing, okay? Thank you. And she's saying thank you, bye. She's so bubbly. Does anyone know if this Audrii Cunningham, if she was like a bubbly little girl? Because that's what I get. She's really vibrant and bubbly, and she loves to play. We'll go ahead and say a prayer for Audrii. And we are at 50 minutes, so we're going to end it here soon, y'all. Again, you guys, thank you for coming through and welcoming Audrii's spirit and her reading tonight. And also like, share, subscribe, comment. You know, we need the channel to grow to help these spirits get their stories out, okay? I appreciate each and every one of you. All the love, all the support. Love, love, love you. And I will be trying to get to those updates this weekend. I've been busy. Y'all already know. So just give me time, all right? Y'all have a wonderful, wonderful night. And protect our babies, all right? That's our movement. Protect our babies and help one another, all right? Good night.